I need some supports for those. I want to get some basic things built around so that the engineers have complete access to this place. And I'm going to admit, I have absolutely no idea how I'm going to do that. No. No. No, no, no! At the end of the last episode, my game crashed. And I had not saved at all. And I lost absolutely everything that I had created here, including the wall. Now, a lesser man would have screamed and cried and said, "That's it, I'm not doing this, I don't care, I'm going to leave it open," and gone off and done other things, which is why that's pretty much what I did for about 5 minutes. And then the OCD kicked in and I had to come back and basically redo it. It didn't actually take quite as long the second time. I think it's because I kind of knew what I was doing. As you can I'm not totally sure I need... Can I get up here? I'm trying to do the hippity-hoppity thing just to get up. Come on, come on. I'm going to be spending more time doing this than if I just built... I'm fatigued. Of course I'm fatigued. Oh, you know what? More time doing this than if I just built a concrete set of stairs. It's not like I don't have any... Why are you not... What? Usually it just lets me build it anywhere. Can I build another one? No. Let's build it a bit further back. Oh, oh. There. And then the next one. There. And then a bit of a jump. Yay! Okay, do I need this one? I think that was there. No, that's not in the right place, is it? That's... I mean, you can see that it's being supported in several places. It was just more to... It's not absolutely essential, I suppose. But, you know what. It keeps the access covered. So anyway, yeah, I managed to rebuild it. It's actually probably neater in general all round. The thing is you're never going to see it from this side. The basic idea is this main area of the vault will not give you access to this outside area, so there will be a feeling of always being inside an underground vault. And you will only lose that feeling when you enter the cavern. I don't know what I'm really going to call it. Okay, yes, I've got to remember I've been messing around. On this side... Oh, God, you know what? Let's just drop off. On this side, it is... You're not going to be able to see this because... There you go. I did manage to get it covered up. I'll try and get some stairs up there and show you what I did in silence whilst crying slightly. As you can see, I also have placed some supports. I've been messing around trying to come up with some ideas for how I'm going to give workers access to this. Now, my current thinking is a passage from there, from that room, over to here, and then build some sort of building here. I may even try and build a generator. Have a standalone generator here that powers the water and supplies more excess power to the complex, because why not? You know what I should do? I should move these for now. Let's just get them over there to give us some space. Now, then, as well as a building here, I was going to have a lower platform that ran all the way over here and the same on the other side, so that workers have got, you know, easy access. I tried messing around with various different things, including warehouse pieces and the scaffolding. And it works okay, the scaffolding. It's a little picky, and it looks very, very flimsy compared to everything else. And so in the end, I decided that I was going to use this sort of a thing. These are the supports. They look like they'll last a long time, although they look way too clean for this area. That was the problem. They just look too clean. So I'll have stairs coming down. However, there is another problem with using the vault stairs that I'm going to have to get around. I'll show you. How will I show you that? I'll need to actually get up there. Yes, I do. I tell you what. Why don't I build a passage over this side first, and then I can show you what I mean by the stairs giving me problems. And I'm going to be doing regular saves. Yes, I am. Right, it's not exactly what I'm going to leave it as. I think I'm probably going to have it enter a building on the second floor, actually. But for now, I just want a quick access. So, this sort of thing across here, so I can view the thing. And then I could also replace some of those with openings. I might, I don't know, for example, take this one and change it with a door. And have a small platform coming out. In fact, you know what? I will actually show you what I am thinking. Now, using the door pieces seems to be the better idea, because with the three ways, the standard three ways, come on. I think I can actually attach pieces, but I'm not 100% sure. But I think it looks pretty... Mind you, I suppose that's not the end of the world. There's something like this. Now, I don't actually know how that looks from below. It's not got brilliant support, but it doesn't actually have to. I mean, those are metal girders. Although, I might think about having a... I mean, it would actually seem to make more sense to actually have the support. The double one. These things are so hard to get in place. It's insane, to be honest. They should not. I can lock you there, but I can't lock you there. Come on. This I mean, look at it. It's off. They go wandering off to the side. I don't want it at the side. I want it centre so I can actually see what I'm doing, and then look down. Right. I mean, I'm thinking that we don't need supports all the way under this. You know, it's supposed to look a little like an elevated corridor, and that looks a little better. So that's the sort of thing I'm thinking. Then your engineers could come along and, you know, maybe put some planks across and get to it. Generally inspect it. And what I would do is put something like that at the end so that they could lean on it and look over. And as I said, they could put planks. But this piece here, I think I'd rather use the actual hallway to door. And even though I'm not going to put doors in this area. Oh my god. Yeah, you have no idea how much of this sort of thing I cut out. I mean, I just can't believe I can't even see... I can't even see the thing. Because if I look at it, I can't see that. I can't even get it locking into place. That... Oh, no. I don't want it that way. I don't want it that way. I do not... I want it... It's this, isn't it? It's just... Oh, okay, no. Store the railing. No, it's not this. It's just... It just doesn't want to snap into place Oh, thank you. Yeah, frustration levels off the chart. Is that the way I want it? It's not, is it? Some of these fit, some of them do not. Oh, right. It would seem when you have a door, only that one fits, I think. That's a connecting piece. That's a bridge piece that connects to... Yeah, you have to have... to be honest with you, these are almost better. I think it looks better with a door piece like this. It looks more finished. I'm not putting doors there because, of course, we then have the same problem of where the hell does the door go? And why can't we see it? I sort of feel like I should have some poles. Do I actually have anything like that? I don't think I do. Maybe in the atrium. Because I do have some pieces like this. I mean, I could, of course, just place... I think these ones are the better option, just to make it look a little... Well, it doesn't actually have to look nice and comfortable, does it? It does, however, need to look like it's touching the... Right. Does that one seem to? This one probably seems to. Yes. Okay, so... if I did something like that and centered it... it would actually look like it's got some support. However, I want some walkways down here, so probably I'm not going to use anything like that. And I'm not saying I'm going to leave those out. And let's face it, if they were steel beams, there's nothing to say we couldn't actually have that hanging out like that. Over hundreds of years, that would sag. That would almost certainly sag over hundreds of years, but then, to be honest with you, most of the structure would as well, probably. But you get the idea. So that's what I'm thinking here. And what I was thinking here was to have the... oh yeah, no, I needed that, and then this. Right? This was my original thinking. The problem with that is you can't... You see what it does? It snaps to there. Oh, wait a minute. What would happen if I... Oh. Maybe if I did that, and then... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. And then got rid of the bridge piece there. No. You see, it just... It does not want to mix and match pieces, which is a little frustrating. So, I think the way around this is to simply have more, what do we call them? Utility pieces. I'm going to have the hallway to door, like so, then that, and then another hallway to door, like so, and then that piece. Now, oh god, that piece. Something like this. Now I do need to put supports underneath this or it'll look terrible. And then we've got access to the valves here. We've got access to this area if I build some bridges with supports in that direction. I need to place the supports first, I think, underneath. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Let me get some footing. Right. I need to place supports. Come on. Yeah. Like so. Do I need support on... I definitely want support here. Look at this. Red. Why is that red? Why is that because I'm in the way? Is that because I'm stood right in the way? Problem is you're not going to let me... Oh! God, you know what? Let's get out of the water and try it from there instead. Come on. Come on. Come on. Snap it. Not there. Not there. Not there. I want you. I need you to be snapping. It needs to be up there. Sometimes it's actually easier to place the single pieces and then another single piece. And sometimes simpler is just the way to go, isn't it? So, do I need supports underneath there? I sort of... I feel at this point I kind of do, but I wanted some feeling of it being suspended, you see. That is what I was going for. However, I may not be able to... I suppose I could actually leave that suspended. And then put something under there. I will worry about that nearer the time. So, yeah, and I'm going to have railings coming all the way down here. Now, it doesn't look like I'll be able to skip across there very easily. Although, maybe I could just make some planks. I could actually put a T-junction there, couldn't I? A T-junction and then... Just put some basic planks so people can walk over them. Yeah, not very high tech, but you get the idea. I'm going to worry about that afterwards, though. For now, what I want to do is see what I can build and where I can build. I think actually the next thing I need is pieces over here. The way I do this is I snap that one in there and then try to snap, there you go, like so, and then I can... You're gonna go underneath, go underneath, go underneath, go underneath. Come on, go underneath. There, right, so, that way I can actually continue this on. Place you there. The trick does not seem to want to work, so I'm going to try this. I don't think I am going to use utility pieces here, but I'm hoping it will allow me to snap supports into place underneath. Because of them. Okay, that's going through the pipe, so I don't want... That's the one I want, but I think I want a double. Yes, I did. Right, okay, so I've now got supports going all the way across, clearance on the pipes. Let's... Oh God. I'm going to need to deradiate soon, I guess. I'm going to put radiation arches at most of the entrances into the water. I've already got one up there, actually. If you keep travelling up towards the main block, there's actually a decontamination arc. Alright, so now what I've got is platforms all the way around. I don't think I'll be having the high platforms on this side purely because of this rock formation, but I think I might want some kind of access to these valves here, whatever they are. So, I mean, you could argue just bring a bloody ladder. But we'll see. We will see. Now what I actually want to do is come up with a plan for the building here. And to do that, I'm going to start by making an actual floor. Using supports, obviously, if I can... Oh, if I can... Wrong one. If I can fight the damned... Come on. No, no, I want you to go underneath here. Maybe I do this one first. Okay, that's... Alright, yeah. Come on, you've got to get a support under the... Gotcha. Right, okay, brilliant. I say brilliant. The amount of trouble I had to go through to get that up. Alright, so Now I've got that in place, let's see what I'm dealing with by... I think actually... Let's have a look. Can I... No, I can't. I think that's probably the limit. Because although I can build that there, I can't build next to it because of the workshop. I will need access to the workshop. We're going to need some stairs down, an exit here, some stairs here that will then allow us to access this particular tunnel. Although I'm beginning to think I'm going to close a lot of this off. All we've got beyond here are caverns. Now these could be very useful caverns. We might be able to do some things with them that are not connected to the main building. And that's the thing, I can't connect them because of these narrow passages. There's no way I can connect them using the vault pieces, so they won't share power. So they definitely need independent power sources, but we can have something extra over here. However, there's no exit, there's just lots of places burrowing creatures can get in. So I am going to put some security, quite a lot of security, on this area so that if we do get creepy crawlies, they can't come in. However, this is not bad. I've got 5 across. This is actually a little bigger than I was thinking. Let's move you out of the way and see what we're dealing with completely. I'm going to cover this corpse as well. Nice. Right, I can't actually build a support here, I think because of the rock, although it might be because of the corpse. And I can't build one here, but I think I can build floor pieces over them. And as long as there's nothing very heavy there, I'm okay with that. And it's big enough, I think, to get well, basically the thing I was hoping to get in here, which was the generator, the big one. I was hoping to get, let's see, will it snap into place, do you think? I've got one of them already made. Something like that. Right, I'm going to need to get the pieces in first. Now, the next question is, should I have this as a separate building? I'm actually thinking this stairway is exactly how I want to do this at the moment. Go down into the generator room. Something like this. So we come over this high corridor. We're going to have some more access corridors here. I'm going to put my Pip-Boy light on. And all the access there. And then we're going to have this massive generator room here. This is going to power the water. And, of course, it will power the rest of the place. Because it is currently actually attached. Look at that. 686 power. Because it's attached through the pipes here, it's actually supplying the excess power to everywhere else. My original plan was to have one of the small fusion generators here, the ones that create 100, and I was just going to have that sat near to the water pump, just as more of as a backup for the water supply, just in case something got damaged and it would keep pumping. But because I failed to place this in the maintenance room, this just seems a good place to have it. Now, I'm going to have a doorway up there to another area, and I'm going to have runoff here to that outside area. So there's going to be a lot of different ways around here. I may even have, you know what? I may even have a small sleeping area for maybe someone's on call or something. Here's the thing, though. Right now, I should be able to... Let's disconnect them before we... Now, we no longer have any water. 0 water. Although, I will point out, you'll notice it's not red. And happiness is not going down. They're actually getting water from the supply lines. They're getting water from the supply lines. They're not in any trouble. Although, I'm only turning it off for a second anyway. But then... I can't have these on the outside, can I? Well, I can, but not on the outside of that one. I want a wire. I'll tell you what. Let's think about this. I'm going to need some more. I'm going to need some more support, but I just want to test. Just want to make sure this actually works before I completely go mad. And place. I need a piece to have an outside piece on. That'll do for now, I guess. I wanted ones with windows all over to be on. Come on. Snap into place. That's not snapping into place. This is definitely a temporary thing. I'm just... Come on, follow. I can't jump now. Now I've got the wire, I can't jump, so if I fall in... Is that... Wham! There we go! 100 water. So that will power this. I can now completely get rid of these and reclaim the materials. Oh, look at that! The sound of silence. Right. So, this is not the most secure place. Now, I am going to have... Let's see. I'm going to have some supports back here anyway, because I'm going to build another block. Like... Excuse me, I'm failing at navigating the workshop menu. Something like that. I don't suppose I can get another one under there. No, it won't let me. But that at least will support this corner as well. And... There. There. And there. And of course... Can I get that under there? Or is that going to interfere with the pipe? It might interfere with the pipe. Well, we can have that one. We can have that one suspended. And... Can I even get back in here? Yes, I can. Oh, God. Don't jump. Doorway here to get to this area. It's not pretty. It is definitely not pretty, but this is the outside area. We don't really care too much about this being pretty. I may even try and do some walling off, as I usually do, on this area, so that you just come out of this door and there's a concrete wall here and a concrete wall here, and I might do the same here for the workshop. Just get it, you know, so it looks a little neater. And I'm going to have... Well, I originally was going to have a stairway up there, but I don't think I will now. Or... Oh, no, that's probably the way to do it. I was thinking I could have a stairway in here. Like... Okay, it's not going to slot into space because I have no pieces. But a stairway up there and then an apartment at the top. But what I might actually do is have a T-junction here. Yes, indeed. I'll have a T-junction. If I remove this now, I'll lose the water. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to finish off the support, the top section of this atrium piece and neaten it off, and also add some lights, I guess. That for an, you know, that awful second where you think it's not going to let me put these up. Then your plans have to change once more. That's not too bad, although the observation gallery, I think the door may be badly placed. I think... Let's have a... I'm just trying to think where the... Yeah, if I'm going to have an apartment up there, it will have to be... Let's have a think about that. If I'm going to have some kind of access up there, some building, I will need some way up there, and I suspect that's going to be tougher than I thought. However... Oh, right, wait a minute. I could actually have an access to... Oh, you know what? That's I'll need to build a bridge across there to get to that valve, and I think because I'm going to have a bridge over there, I'll need some supports for this bridge that don't obstruct that. I can probably use something like the concrete pillars. I've got a nice, I don't know what we're going to call it, common room here for the workers to gather in, have coffee, perhaps do some plans. I even have a small room that they could use as a bedroom. I might put 1 or 2 bunks in here, and we even have space for a toilet, just in case there is a need to have someone on call, because, you know, maybe they're running some major test or something, and, you know, they want that sort of a thing. Now, I've generally avoided putting doors in this area for the fairly obvious reason that if you go outside and maneuver yourself into position, you could quite clearly not see the door coming out of the roof, which you should. You should see the door not coming out of the roof. So I've not put the doors over there, but there are some over here. I believe there is actually a mod that fixes that and actually has the door appear above, which would be kind of realistic. So yeah, however, you know, you need a door for your toilet, and this area does feel like it needs... Did I felt like I went into the wall there almost. No, it's just the light reflecting. One thing I did, I got a little sort of carried away in my mindless mumbling and redid the entrance here. I removed this entrance, and I did that not because of security or things like that, but we're going to lie and pretend that was it, but just so that I could have a stairway going up here to this area too. That makes it a little easier to access, doesn't it? So I'm going to have access to the outside here and here. But if you need... I'm fatigued, yeah. If you need to get up to the upper area, you need to climb one of the 2 sets of stairs. I think this works. Oh my god, You know what? Before I do the bridges, because I'm going to try doing the bridges next. Before I do that, let's go and get food and some sleep. I could actually build the beds here, but I'm still at that stage where I don't want to build beds anywhere except the residences, so that any new vault dwellers assign themselves to bed. They do assign themselves automatically to beds, right? Or do I have to assign them manually? Like, if I built a bed here now, would one of the ones that's currently sleeping in a bed over there suddenly decide to sleep there? They might. They shouldn't. They should auto-assign themselves. And whenever I look at beds, it does actually give me some indication. Is it nighttime? What? I've got no sense of night and day anymore. None at all. I don't know if they're... I'm guessing they're not sleeping. Maybe I should do the trading thing first. I can't remember when it was when I last traded, and there might be some steel. Actually, I don't really need steel. I'm now, for some reason, buying steel. No, it's not updated. Right, okay, brilliant. I've not lost that much time. But I'm now buying steel slightly faster than I'm using it. I suspect that's because I moved faster with the residential block. With the residential... Right, let's just... See, that's claimed, right? So that person's now using it. That's, I think... 720... Right, you know what? Let's have a full 13 hours sleep. Let's make sure it's... Oh, what time do the shops open? No, let's make it 14 hours so I can do some buying. Yeah, I was saying that when I was building the residences, I do quite a bit of planning, and that's the thing that takes a long time. Putting the pieces together, just seeing what works, and then, you know, try and put furniture in. That takes a huge amount of time. Once I got the idea of 3 types of room, basically, the single room like this, the double room with 2x2 and 2x2, and the 3x3 double room as my 3 options. After that, I began to speed up, and that's when I ran out of steel, because I was just building room after room after room after room, and ran out of steel. I think now I might be... Basically what I'm saying is I'm back to thinking, and whenever I do thinking, everything slows down, and they've got time to stock up. See? This is why me rambling on and overthinking things is actually a good thing. Corn... no, actually, I buy things like corn, I buy carrots, I buy anything that I could use as a component here, but I've actually given you too many purified water, haven't I? Oh no, that's... You fail at transferring bottled water, purified water. You fail at even saying it. You know what? Have that. You've made an exceptionally good profit there. It's just
this soda's better than Nuka-Cola.
I could probably have wasted half my day there. Okay, and you now have, I think, let me just check. Can I give you 18 of those just to cover some of the costs? Right, she has. She's got some new stock. This is good. Okay, so I lost 1,000 on that, and I think I make about 900 from it. I've become not cost neutral, but I certainly have. I think it's because I'm no longer buying shipments of rubber. When I was first building, I had to build so much rubber. It was unbelievable, but I now have a lot of it, probably more than I'll ever need. And now I'm actually spending less per day, which is always a good. Didn't I buy? Oh no, it's razor grain I need for noodle cups. Okay, and we don't. You guys have not harvested any vegetables? I suppose it's only been the night. Alright, I don't seem to have anything left to make. Of course, I am starving and dying of thirst. I should almost certainly fix that. And then get back to doing what is important, which is building bridges now. Yes. I think I'm irradiated. I'll tell you what, let's make use of this. I placed this here thinking people will possibly use this corridor to come and go to get to the water purification plant, and they can go through that to re-enter without rads. But I am going to actually have quite a few of these placed at this end, so that should be fairly unnecessary. Yes, it should. I may have like one... Whatever I build here as a bridge, I may have a purifier there and one there. So whenever you re-enter this area, you can de-rad after jumping in there, which is almost certainly a good idea. I might have one on every major entrance, actually. We don't want radiated people wandering in, do we? Well, no, they can wander in, but we're going to irradiate them. So... now I need to start making bridges. Now I don't think I can't use these pieces. I can, however, use this. Can I put a base underneath it? Possibly not. But then I can do something like... would it be best to have... actually, that would probably be best. Oh, no, actually. Let's... something like that. No, I actually want... let's remove that. There's a straight piece. Okay, is that not going to... do I have to... oh, that wasn't square on, was it? Oh, I think I should use these anyway. I think I should use these anyway. That won't click into... oh, it did click into place. It's just a little odd. Do they click into place here? No, it did. It... there we go. Right. Something like this. Once I've got that in, can I do something a little cleverer? Oh. Like... yes! Okay. That looks better, actually, doesn't it? That does look better. Yeah, what I was saying about the... It comes under electronics, miscellaneous. Yes, the arch was something like... Will it... Oh, it will actually fit there. Or we could... Will it fit? Oh, look. We can actually have them here. They've got a concrete base, don't they? I mean, it's not a huge concrete base, but it does look like it could be heavy and would need some kind of support. It can fit it. There's a right sweet spot. Very... That would kind of work, wouldn't it? As a possibility. I sort of feel like I want some more supports underneath, but I don't think... I may be wrong, but I don't think we can actually get anything under there. It's as far as I know. Come on. It's... Yeah, I mean, the most annoying thing about this is the fact that I can't move it up and down. You're supposed to be able to using... You press the activate key and then you can move the mouse like this and then you can scroll wheel up and down. But, like, whenever you look at something, like, I want to move it down to there to see if it will go in. It won't. It sort of auto jumps up. God, that's irritating. Let's just assume that won't work. How heavy does that look? That's actually not that heavy. And if this was steel going into this and resting on that, the closer this is to this support, the more structurally sound it looks. So actually having it closer is better, or having it here. Actually, that is a... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Having it... Can we have it... I don't want it there, because it... Yeah, it's sort of... More like... Oh. Is there a sweet spot? Right. There, that seems to be as... That's not terrible, I suppose. And that's absolutely got a lot of support. You know, I have to say, I kind of prefer it here. It's not the end of the world wherever it goes, actually. But let's just do that. And then... Right, now, one thing I did do is I moved the power conduit over there. So why don't we have another power conduit for this? That way we don't have wires. I mean, I could have a wire going from there to there, but let's not do that if at all possible. Can I put I can't put these on the outside here or here. And I've got windows up there, so I can't put them there. And... Okay, that is marginally tiny bit annoying because, of course... Probably what I'd be best off doing is having some kind of... I don't know, some kind of wire going across from there to the top of... I tell you what, let's worry about wiring these things up at a later date. We'll worry about lighting them up, wiring them up, lighting them up. That's a good point, actually. I need to sort lights out. Let's sort lights out last. Actually, it's looking better and better lit, isn't it? It's kind of atmospheric. I don't need too many lights out here. There's enough lights for them to work. And there's something kind of cool and grungy about the whole thing. Let's just put the bridge pieces all the way around and get a feel for how this looks. And also whether I need all of these support pieces. I suspect... I mean, you know, it's supposed to hold the weight of a man. I don't need quite as many supports. I think, for example... That one can go, and I can have a single there, and then take... Come on, that one. That's enough supports there. And the same is true here. I don't want it to look too, you know, too supported, like we're going to actually have cars driving up and down it. So now I want the straight piece, like so. I then want... Actually, here's the thing. I could, in this case, seeing as there's no... No, it's going to be there. I need an open piece on one side, isn't it? So let's... The thing is yeah, look at that. You're going to be able to see the support on the side of the bridge, which kind of... Mind you, there's no way around that if I want to have this here so we can access whatever the hell that is. And although, no, to be honest, we've got a valve there and we have a valve over there, so yeah. Okay, that's kind of cool. This is the last support. I'm going to need some ladders, I think, to help them get up and down, and some railings on... Oh, no. Right, well, we're not... Oh, I've just realised door over door. We're not putting doors in these. That's the thing. I'm not actually putting doors in these. I'm using these as openings. I don't really see the need for doors. We're going to have a door there. But these passages are going to be open. That's the basic idea here. These are not supposed to be passages for weathering a storm. They're just there to stop, like, random bits of dirt falling on your head and, you know, that sort of thing. To keep... Oh! Whoa! Key sticking. Oh, right, how the hell do I get back up now without getting disgustingly radiated? The answer is, you don't. Please tell me I can get under there. No? Water drink, don't do that. Oh, right. Well, I did need to place some ladders, did I not? The thing is I was intending to actually have. All right, let's see what ladders I can place here. The warehouse scaffolding seems to work, but honestly, I think that the warehouse ladders, the scaffolding ladders seem to work a little better. They're wider, I think, is the important thing. I want to get them so that they do look like they're slightly welded. Just ever so slightly welded so they look supported. That's probably okay, isn't it? There's still a bit of a jump though. They don't come up all the way, unfortunately. There are some other stairs that I think I could possibly... Oh, no. Okay. Ramps would have been nice. It would be nice if these things sort of, like, slotted in, but unfortunately, there's no snap points for these things to work together, which is a little unfortunate. Yeah, this... It has to be low enough on the ground, and then you bring it closer and closer. Yeah, it's probably easy to place those underneath. It's not the end of the world. Oh god, it's not even straight, is it? It's tiny little bits. Get it as... Okay, that's not too bad. However, why do I know it's... Oh, no, that's okay. It's... I mean, it doesn't have to be huge. There's a little bit of a hop there, but you can climb up. I mean, that's the important thing. The important thing is you can climb up if you fall down, right? I mean, it's... Okay, how the hell do I want to get a bunch of these placed. I just can't believe these things won't snap on. They'll not even snap on if I fit... Okay. This fits... Did I build it? Right, no, come on. Snap him. Snap. Back down. There. They won't even attach themselves. Oh, no, 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 no. It's snapping on that one. It snaps on that one. Okay. Why won't you snap on these? I mean, that seems... Oh, God. Falling off. Damn it. Alright, okay. And... Right. This is what people are going to have to do when they're when they fall off. They're going to have to run around and find the nearest ladder. Because you can't... Oh, yeah, you can jump there. You can jump there. You can jump there. I am going to put more ladders. Yes, I am. I'm going to put more ladders. I would have liked ladders down here, but it won't really work. They're not... People are going to have to drop off, do the work they're going to have to do, get horribly irradiated, and then run out and climb. Oh, you know what? I think we've spent quite a lot of time irradiated. We're going to have some radiation suits in lockers. Or even power armor. It might be an idea to actually have a powered armored person here. But no. We're going to have some suits for them to crawl in and out of the water. They would have had to have done that anyway had I not built the platforms here. But the idea is they could come along and do inspections without jumping in all the time. However, right, let's... Come on. If I can get these attached, that is... It's a little annoying that... Right, let's... If I do something like... See, that snaps into position, but there's not enough room there. Okay, and there's not going to be enough room there either. I mean... You know what? Stop even giving it a second thought. Place the damned ladders and be done. I think I will, however, have... What pieces do I want to use? I want to use the straight pieces with no jack. It's not perfect fit on these, but it's good enough. It's good enough. This is where you're going to go in and out, and on... Oh, actually, they can't get back up this one. All right, let's remove that one. Put some stairs. I think here we have a doorway here. Now, it's next to impossible to actually have something there that will allow us to... Actually, that's not true. If I go for the wooden, I could even have something along the lines of that, couldn't I? Could it? Would we even get that? No, we're not going to get that. Not a chance. What about some wooden planking? Actually, scaffolding again's probably... Thing is, there's almost no way it's going to... You know, something... Can I place it? Why won't you... Oh. Okay, it actually does let me... Okay, so... We could actually put some sort of scaffolding and put a support underneath and then hop across. It's a little messy. That's the problem, isn't it? It is... Why won't it let me... Okay. It is extremely messy, actually. I could... But... It does allow you to sort of like jump across. A little annoying that... Could I actually get it in here? Jammed. I mean, that should work, shouldn't it? It's just... It's trying its best to upset me. What else? You're thirsty from lack of water. Store scaffolding floor in the workshop. Yes, indeed. Let's just... Now, actually, if memory serves, let's try a wall. You see, these actually... they fit in the wrong place. That's... Oh, not necessarily. Not necessarily. If you... Right. You can do this. You can do this. You can get... Cunning. That actually is not as cunning as I thought it was going to be. Let's put you there, and then you there. Oh, really? You... Come on, snap. Snap. There. Really? What I'm trying to do is raise the concrete piece a little, and it snaps you in there. Oh, it's dropping it down. That's the big problem. What I want it to do is snap up. It's not going to. Okay. Here's the thing. With the concrete here, I can make tiny little floors that... Oh. I used to be able to. The floor pieces used to snap to the doorways. Really? Now you're not doing it? Now you're not doing it. Just... Oh, this is probably counting as an obstruction. It's almost certainly counting as an obstruction, so... Oh, no. I'm probably going to need at least one more support. I mean, we could just say this is the end and this does not need to be connected. The only other way to do this is to have the stair go straight onto... That would work, but how would it feel? We get that not having a landing feel. Plus, I'd need a door cap. But it wouldn't be too bad. I mean, I've got this set up so that there's an actual door there. You can have a door in it. But again, I'm not going to have doors because you'll be able to see the fact that there is no door. So, honestly, I suppose I could get rid of that and just go for the end cap and stairway straight away. Not going to be the most pleasant experience, I suppose, but this is one of those, you know, I mean, it'll be fine. I don't like end caps with the red because it comes through. This is what I don't get at all. I really am a little aggravated that these pieces do not connect together well. No, they don't. They do not connect together well. It's very aggravating. However, what we can have now is hall to doorway. Is that a hallway with doorway? We can have something like so. You see? This gives us better... I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that, as annoying as that end cap is. Can I actually remove the end cap? Oh, no. If you remove the end cap, this side looks awful. It really does. So what? You know what? We've got a little bit of red showing. We'll say someone slipped with the paint or something. We'll get past it. We will get past it. Of course, we've got no water at the moment. I am aware of that. I will fix it. Don't worry, they're not all going to die of thirst. I've got the place connected with supplies. I keep seeing this. People are like, oh my god, they've got no food, they've got no water. If they had no water right now, do you know how you'd know? You see the water symbol that says 0, it would be red. Okay? It would be red. It's not red, therefore they're fine. However, where am I going to put the wire? I can put it there. They're getting water right now from supplies. I mean, here's the thing. We've turned it off for a couple of minutes. They're not going to die in that amount of time. And yes, they're still complaining that they're starving to death, even though not only have I got them food from the supplies, they also have 42 food for 26 people. I'm basically running a settlement full of whining people who think they have the hardest lives ever, even though they're probably living in the lap of luxury. Yes, I have recreated modern Western society.
Oh, and I'm the type of guy who will never settle down.